For much of American history, judges worked in relative anonymity. Although controversial decisions certainly generated public debate, the daily lives of members of the judiciary remained largely private. News traveled slowly. Public criticism was limited by geography and traditional media, and direct threats against judges were comparatively rare. The 21st century has dramatically altered that landscape. Today's judges operate in an era of instantaneous communication, social media, artificial intelligence, digital surveillance, and unprecedented public visibility. A controversial decision issued in Washington can become the subject of millions of online comments within minutes. Public criticism, organized protests, and personal attacks can spread across the country almost instantly. Technology has transformed not only how judicial decisions are discussed, but also how judges themselves can become targets. Personal information that was once difficult to obtain can sometimes be discovered through publicly available records. Social media platforms make it easier for hostile individuals to organize campaigns of harassment. False information can spread rapidly, often reaching millions before corrections are issued. Cybersecurity threats now extend beyond government agencies to individual public officials and members of their families. Security professionals increasingly describe the threat environment facing judges as multidimensional. Physical violence remains one concern. Digital harassment represents another. Coordinated misinformation campaigns add a third. Foreign cyber capabilities introduce yet another layer of complexity. Even when these threats never materialize into actual violence, they create an atmosphere of uncertainty that previous generations of judges really experienced. This changing environment presents difficult questions for constitutional government. How should society protect judges without isolating them completely from the public they serve? How can transparency be maintained while ensuring personal security? How much protection is sufficient? These questions have become increasingly important as security officials continue evaluating new forms of risk associated with rapidly advancing technology. Artificial intelligence introduces additional challenge. Sophisticated voice cloning, fabricated videos, identity theft, automated misinformation campaigns, and increasingly convincing digital impersonation have expanded the range of potential threats that public officials may face. Whether directed at elected officials, judges, or ordinary citizens, these technologies demonstrate how rapidly the security landscape continues evolving. Now, none of these developments necessarily mean judges are unable to perform their constitutional duties. However, they illustrate how judicial security has become a serious institutional concern rather than merely a personal one.